Believe it or not, I dabble in playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I guess I could talk about my top 10 favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters, and this is going to be great because I have 10. Now, I have some rules set up about this one. I'm not going to go by flat out, fusion monsters. They're not going to be on the list, or you have to sacrifice a certain monster to bring out this monster. No, these are just going to be design and effect power. By the way, or that I like them, or however they're designed. So let's get things started and let's start listing this shit off. Top 10 favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters, let's go!
Dragon, attack mode!
Well, in all fairness, this one is pretty much by design alone. He has nothing really that special about him, and you have to sacrifice pretty much 2 monsters to summon him out. So he kind of sucks, but I like the golden design. I don't know what it is. It looks like a Red Eyes Black Dragon decided to get a gold tan. It's just basically a design that I like. It's got a really low spot on the list. He has nothing really special about him, except for being able to merge him with Gaia the Fierce Knight to make Gaia the Dragon Champion. That's pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, nothing too special about this one. He just kind of looks cool, and really, that's all I have to say about him. To number 9.
Oh, time roulette!
Now talk about an interesting design, but a cool effect. And I really like the effect that Time Wizard could be either or. It's a 50-50 gamble. And I kind of got a thing for gambling, I guess. I don't know. You flip the coin. If it lands on the side that you call, then you get to win and take out your opponent's monsters. If not, well, then you're absolutely fucked. I kind of like that. There's more at stake than just automatically pulling out this awesome card and just winning outright. Cards like Maneater Bug and Morphing Jar kind of piss me off when they do shit like that, especially Morphing Jar, when all you have to do is attack them and then their flip effect is activated. Time Wizard actually has to be earned to use its awesome effect, which I like a lot. There's no flip effect to him either. You just try to put him out, and you try your best and your damnest to use his effect. If not, well, you're screwed. Part of the strategy that I actually use is Magic and Trap Destroyers. Oh, okay, since they changed the card names to Spell Card Destroyers now. And Jinzo is an easy favorite of mine. I absolutely love this one. He is just a treat to have. I mean, having him in your deck, if somebody relies on a lot of traps against you, you've got an instant bingo win. Plus, take a look at his design. This looks friggin' badass. When I think psychic monsters, I think of this motherfucker right here. I mean, he just looks awesome. I keep him in my deck a lot, even though I mainly use dragons. But Jinzo does come in handy when you really seriously need to stop some trap cards. However, he does have his fallbacks. There's still the fact of trying to get him summoned to use him. Other than that, Jinzo is an awesome win and worthy of this spot.
Summoned Skull!
Talk about a great card to have in your deck no matter what. This card is a badass card to have. Why? Look at his attack points, 2,500, and he's a 1 sacrifice monster. That is the kind of beast you need. No matter what type of deck that I use, dragon or whatever, he fits almost into any deck because, say you have a good strong defense going on and you really need to get out a monster, you just need to sacrifice 1 and boom, Summon Skull is out. He also fuses with another card to make a pretty epic fusion of the Black Skull Dragon. Plus, check out his design. He looks friggin' awesome, especially in, say, the anime and the manga. Preferably, I like his manga design a little more, but the anime is a win. They had to kind of lighten up on the anime design just a little to keep it looking from too demonic or evil. But, however, Summon Skull is worthy to have in any type of deck you have. He is that badass.
Retaliate with your dragon sword!
As somebody that constantly uses a dragon deck, you know this one is going to make the list. Buster Blader is friggin' epic. In fact, he's good for using a dragon deck or if you're dueling against somebody with a dragon deck. His effect is pretty freaking badass. This was Yugi's answer to beat Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragon cards too. Basically, if he would have got those in the graveyard, any of the Blue Eyes or any dragons of any kind, Kaiba would have been totally fucked. Plus, look at his design also. I actually like the armor designs a lot on this character. He looks freaking badass, and I'm going to be saying that freaking badass line a lot here, everybody, so I'll try to choose my words a little differently. But Buster Blader is a freaking awesome looking monster, and let's just say he's good with Dragon Deck users for or against. What you're thinking. The weakest card in the game, one of the weakest freaking cards in the game, you're putting in your top 5s? Well, yeah. Kuriboh is friggin' effective, and only for one reason. He makes an awesome life point shield. Imagine you're gonna be attacked directly, right away, by a big powerful monster. You discard Kuriboh from your hand, your life points are saved. That doesn't seem like much, does it? And his design looks really stupid. But kick-ass things come in small packages, that's all I'm gonna say. Small and hairy packages. Anyway, yeah. This thing has saved my life in a few tournaments that I went into. Quite a bit, actually. And I'm proud to say that he is highly in my top 5s. I didn't have any problems putting him here. The voluptuous Dark Magician Girl. I think we all know exactly why she is number 4 on my list.
Hey baby, check out my hands.
No, that's not why, you freaking perverts. Who's ever thinking that, you're all pervs. Actually, Dark Magician Girl is pretty damn awesome, and I've got to say, yes, her design is very nice. Okay, maybe as a teen I had kind of a crush on her, but who cares? It's Dark Magician Girl. Plus, using her in spellcaster abilities is pretty good too. Say your Dark Magician's getting down, you get some extra attack points going up there. She's pretty useful in a pinch. And I won't lie, she's very, very nice to look at. In fact, I have a secret rare version of her somewhere in my house that I have actually never used. I had another one, a limited edition, but I gave it away when I was a teenager, and I kind of regret doing that. However, yeah, she is worthy of number 4 by appearance and ability alone. Okay, well, my design taste went from really attractive to, what the fuck is this thing? But yes, Dark Necrofear has a really awesome ability that I love to use. In fact, I do keep her in one of my other decks. I have a Fiend deck, yes, and I keep her there, and her ability is great. Basically, you remove from play 3 Fiend types, she's able to come into play. If she's destroyed, she gets to equip herself to your monster that destroys her. What I like to do is destroy a higher attack monster or attack it. That automatically means she's destroyed and equips to the monster that I tried to attack. It's a pretty unique plan and a much better upgraded version of Change of Heart. Plus, I really do like her design. She looks friggin' awesome. I don't know what the deal is with it, but it's creepy yet scary yet... I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, Yugi, draw your final card. Next turn, 3 Blue Eyes will attack you all together. The game's over no matter what you draw.
I bet you guys were expecting a Blue Eyes to be at number 1 on my list. No, that's reserved for one more monster. I'm sure you all know what my number 1 is, but obviously my number 2 is worthy of some praise here. Blue Eyes is the most popular card out of the entire series. It's the one that drew people in. I mean, everyone seems to really either be decided on Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon. And me, I'm on Team Kaiba / Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes' design looks incredible. Plus, look at the power that he harnesses. He brings victory. It says so in the description. He is the dragon that brings the victory for anyone that possesses him. Plus his fusions are awesome, like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and etc. He is one of the best looking dragons I have ever seen in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or dragon designs in history. But yet he's at number 2. I wonder who number 1 could be. One that knows me knows that my favorite card of all time is Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yes, I know he's weaker than the Blue Eyes, and it even says in the descriptions that the Red Eyes brings the potential to victory. Maybe that's the kind of person I am. Maybe I see the potential in myself. That's why I really like Red Eyes. He is the underdog, the runner-up, and everyone seems to always overlook him. Red Eyes has such a badass design. I say his design looks better than Blue Eyes by a landslide. He just looks so friggin' unique and cool. I fell in love with this card when I was just about 14 years old, when I fell in love with Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much. I started Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was 12, but when I was 14, a very important person had given me the Red Eyes Black Dragon, and I still have that same card to this day. And I keep him treasured. He's a very rare limited card, and I love him to pieces. The potential in his design and everything going on here makes Red Eyes worthy of being number 1. So for once, Red Eyes White Dragon finally has a victory over the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and that would be on my list. I'm one of the few people that prefer Red Eyes over Blue Eyes, and I will die on that hill. And that's my top 10 favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters. Did this list surprise you? Let me know in the comments. Always remember, I'm listening.
I have a very important question. Did you like what you saw? I'm betting you did. And if you did, you should like and subscribe to Mr. Tim's YouTube. Lots of awesome reviews, lists, interviews. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you're missing out. Always remember, he's listening.